Hello everybody and welcome to CC Sim Racing. I am your host Craig Cook and we are here for round 3 of the Clio Cup Championship, and what a championship it has been here in Group A. And yes, as you can see, Brands Hatch is the next round, and we're looking forward to this very muchly. And as you can see, we got the pictures up on screen, a picture of Druids there, which is always key to this track. But we are going to also check out the tables. We're going to see who's out on track. We're going to have qualifying, and it's going to be a battle of who can take the crown in the first 2 races. We have the GP track to start us off, and then we have a very intricate, I should say, but very aggressive race at the Indy track. 20 laps there and 11 laps of the GP track to start us off with. But welcome everybody who has joined us. Welcome, and in the tow to Pac-Man 292. Thank you, mate. Great to see you joining the club. So thank you very much for joining the members group. We've also got Hello Butler for the double tonight, says Dan Young. Oh, interesting. I know Butler likes this track. Let's see what he can do as he makes his way round. Just let me know if the sound's okay, because I just had an update on the Streamlabs, so I'm just hopefully it's not too loud for everybody. If it is, just let me know. We've also got Yellow, says Maria there. We've got Go Nabath. We've got Mr. Humphreyin. Hello, mate. Good evening, everybody. We've got Alex in saying salut. Hello, mate. Great to see you. Danny C. Evening, everybody. Wow, they just keep coming in. Look at this. We've also got Comment Vastu. Hello everyone, all my support to Nabath and FSR team. Let's go, my friend. Thanks for the incredible cast, guys. You're very welcome, CSR. Marie says there's some in French. Apologies, I'm not very French, but I am getting some tips from Nabath. Hey boss, how are you? Yeah, I'm very good, thank you very much. Welcome to all. We've got some more French there. I'm sorry I can't read that, apologies. I'm sure it's wonderful. Podium on the course, so I'm guessing that's podium for Nabath round the first race. I'm guessing. Good luck to all, says Gracie Thompson Racing. Hello, thank you very much for joining. Hey, I'm fine. I'm more excited than Nabath. Good evening, all, says James. Good evening, James. Mikey Taylor says good evening, all. Good evening, Mikey. How you doing, mate? Show us what you got, lads. You got good luck from Nevin Kirkpatrick. Ekberg there was the previous one. Hi everyone from Indian Stig Racing. Hello, we got Go Nabath. Loads of love there. Good luck all, says Indian Stig Racing again. We got hi Craig. Hope you're doing great. I am doing very well indeed, sir. Good luck to all the drivers. Good luck, Danny, bro. Murta Salam. So there we got Alex. We've also got another 5 memberships for drivers from Laco again. Hello everyone, let's go Petty. Loud and clear, says Alex. Thank you very much, mate. Hopefully it's not too loud, because I want you to be able to hear the race cars going around. So looks like Mr. Matt Humphrey's got a subscription. We got Clark there, Darren. We've got Stig, we've got Jungle Juice as well, interesting name, all getting some love from Laco, as you can see. But yes, we are here for the first race of the evening, and it's going to be an absolute belter. So we are hoping that we've got our friend Jesse in the chat, but I'm just waiting for him to say hello at some point, but he hasn't come in as yet. But yes, welcome everybody, and yeah, we're looking forward to this one. We're going to start very shortly indeed. Let's take a look at the championship table, shall we, because that really does tell the story. Danny C leads the way by 3 points, and as you can see, gets quite a few bonus points as well. Fastest laps, you got pole positions there as well. So yeah, he really did the business in the last race, and 40 points is a nice bulk of points you needed to really climb the ladder. Butler there in second place with 72. Swifty, unfortunately, he's in third, but he's at a hotel at the moment. He's just paid for the upgrade on the Wi-Fi, and unfortunately it hasn't worked, and he was skipping and jumping all over the place, and unfortunately he's decided he didn't want to hit anyone on the track, so he's not racing this week. So that's really unfortunate. Nabath sits there in 4th, so this could be his day. Petty though has been on fire recently. He's there in 5th place, so that's joint 4th, should I say, and he got some big points as well. He got 2 fastest laps, I believe, and he also got 38 points, which is a nice haul, as we said. Marty there with in 7th with 48 points. Rhino with 45. Dave there on 14. Then we've got Upper Million there with 43. Did I say 14? Apologies, I said 45 with Rhino. Dave's got 44, Upper Million 43, Pac-Man on 41. Then we've got Glowing on 34, Proper Brew there on 26, and Sean on 17 points. So yeah, it's lovely to see that everyone looks like they're all ready. I did hear some waffle going on in the background with some chat. I think I've got Jesse in the commentary box. Jesse, you there?
I'm here.
Yo, hello, mate. You're right. Great to see you. How you doing?
My apologies. I was in trying to book a flight for my wife, and I realized, oh my God, it's 2.
Yeah. Oh my God, we're more important than your wife.
Yeah, she would not agree with that.
No, I wouldn't agree with that either. So what? Bad Craig, naughty Craig. But it just went up by 5 views then as soon as you said hello. So have you got like 5 different machines going off at once? No, great to see you, mate. Great to see you. You missed an absolute belter last time out, but yeah, you're here for this one, and it's your favourite track. You love this track.
Oh, I do. I mean, I'm excited about it. I got over my region, I just realized, but yeah, it's exciting. I can't wait to get going. I mean, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, definitely, mate. So, yeah, welcome, everyone. And James says, welcome, Jesse. Love that. There's a lot of... I'll tell you what, there is a massive fan club for Nabath tonight, which is really cool to see. Right, so we're just going to say good luck to all these guys. We're just mentioning that at the top of the table at the moment is... Danny C, followed by Butler, and it's going to be very tight between those two. But Mr. Pac-Man has now got the wheel out, so he might be up there, I reckon. So just be careful of Pac-Man. But again, this is a very tough racetrack, isn't it, Jesse? Oh,
absolutely.
Lost him.
Wait. I'm sorry, I'm not in the room yet. Which track are we on?
We're in Brands Hatch, mate. Yeah, you need to get in the room.
Oh my gosh. I had no idea the dripping sarcasm coming. So this is a terrible track. It's impossible corners, and but it's Craig's favorite. So let's go with that.
Yeah, it is my favorite. Yeah, go chill out, mate. Right. Yes, I'll be commentating here for my first event in March. I can't wait. So yeah, I'll be there for the bikes. Looking forward to that.
The reason I'm kind of shocked is because usually this is like the big grand finale. I just assumed it was not that racetrack, but. You've thrown us for a loop, so there we go.
Oh yeah, there is a very different change in this for sure, mate. And yeah, I think some of the tracks you're going to be very shocked that I put down.
No, it'll be fun though. I do like the fact on this track that if they hit the grass, they fly for miles. I mean, it takes them a half an hour to get back on the track.
Yes, it does indeed. Right, so Proper Brew is out first. He's not messing around. I wonder if I don't know how many of these guys have actually had any practice, because they I don't know what it is with our racers. They do this like secret practice session, just like, right, I think the time is going to be 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'll quickly have a sneaky go. It's not like, oh, well, let's all drive together and have some fun. It's no, it's pretty serious when it gets to Group A. Group B is sort of like, we do want to work together. We do want to race together. We've got a couple of little groups here and there, but yeah, they're just whatever, So,
and then lots of bumps too, but
yeah, exactly.
Story.
Yeah, indeed. Proper Brew makes his way round, and here we go as they go down towards Clearways. There is Sean running through. There is Upper Million as well. Nabath warming up the tyres before he starts his lap. Dave is there just behind him. Also, there is Rhino, who had a very good week. Audio muted as well. He'll be looking for a better one. Unfortunately, had that disconnect at Monza, which was really unfortunate because he really deserved a podium there. Glowing there as well, he's making his start, and he's got a nice big gap. Then Southpaw is going to be following on suit as well. He's looking for another good run of form. There is Petty, who's on form. Let's see if he can get pole position. Pac-Man also, he's been looking for a good run. Loving the smash sponsorship of Nemesis Lab on the side of his car. Looks great. Butler there as well, and that's his original colour he's got on his Clio, on his 172, which is pretty cool. He's got it on his car now. And Danny C in the monster livery, taking his time, making sure he gets this right before he puts the power down, lets it rip out the corner, uses all the track a little bit more, and makes his way round. Right, Proper Brew is already round Hawthorns and coming up to Westfields now, so he'll be the first one through. And yes, Jesse.
Yeah, don't you kind of feel like when you see Proper Brew 83 and you feel like he's advertising something? I mean, I feel like he's got a beer and it's, 83, I don't know, something. It feels good.
It does feel good. Yeah, it does feel good. I totally agree with you there, mate. Sean's there in second. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's all right, mate. It's all good. Right, so Proper Brew, we're going to go on Proper Brew because he doesn't get a lot of TV time. So let's see what he can do. So Fraser comes across. Let's see what he can do. He crosses the line now. What does he start off with? That's not a bad time. 31.9. That's brilliant. So here comes Sean. Goes over a 32. Up a million. Does he go pole? Yes, he does. 31.6. Nice. Here comes Nabath. Goes into pole. 31.2. Nice. That's going to be hard to beat. Here comes Dave. Goes into fourth. Rhino, where does he go? Goes into second. Here comes Audio Muted. Does he go pole? Goes second by 0.0003. Here comes Glowing. I think I said too many zeros there. Here comes Glowing Gold. Where does he stop? Nobody knows. That's going to be close for pole. Knows in sixth place. Southpaw comes through. This looks quick. Crosses the line. Stays in fifth. Here comes Petty. Goes pole. No, he's got the same time as Nabath. That's incredible. Pac-Man goes into fourth. Here comes Butler. Where does he go? Oh, this looks like it could be pole position. He's got it. 31's dead nearly. Look at this. Here comes Danny C. Is he going to take him off the top spot? The championship leader as he goes into this round. Is it going to be Danny C? Yes, it is Danny C with a 1 minute 30.5. That's half a second faster than the man in second. That's incredible stuff from Danny C. He smashes the time by half a second. That is scary.
Yeah, that was incredible. The second through eighth is basically about a half second apart, and then poor Danny just blew the doors off the place. That's incredible. Wow. What a time.
That is absolutely mind-blowing. I thought Butler had that in the bag. As soon as I saw that nearly 3 tenths, I thought he had that. But Nabath and Petty, look at that, 31.287, and only beat him because he was first round the track. No, it depends on what side you want to be on. Do you want to be at the top of the hill, or do you want to be at the bottom of the hill? Really, you want to be top so you can drip down, so then you get a little bit more momentum.
I've never seen two people flat like that before, to be honest with you. I've seen really, really close. I've seen thousandths of a second, but that's spot on. That's wild.
Wow. Yeah, that's impressive. Look at that. 31 from everyone. Look at this. All the way down to... Well, I'm very surprised. So maybe Glowing had a mistake. Dave as well, because they were... I know I've seen them in the 31s. So we'll see how these guys go. And, and again, Sean should be in the 31s. I've seen him do 31s, so he has been talking to me about it. Ow, look at this. Audio Muted. Practicing his starts. Oh, here we go. This is getting a bit tasty. Here we go. They're all coming up now. Now Glowing those rears. Look, and even you can see Southpaw in the background. Nabath, I think, has Nabath crossed the line? Yes, he has. So there is a couple of cars that are just practicing. Petty really wants a good start. He wants to win this race. Very, very close indeed. Jeez Louise, this is going to be a good one. I'm really looking forward to this. Send it, says Darren. I bet he's absolutely brewing. What did you get, Darren? I'd like to know what you got, mate. Because he should be running this. Third in the championship. He's seeing it now disappearing. So here goes. You can see Butler just crossing the line now, and Danny C will also launch across the line because obviously they want to make sure they get the best start possible. Oh, guess what the next track is though, Jesse?
What is it?
The Indy version.
Oh my gosh!
You know what that final corner is going to be like?
Better.
Yeah, it is going to be very intense.
Better because I think one of the toughest corners is, that one you go straight on Indy and you kind of do an S. That hard turn to the left is really difficult for me. It's kind of one of those never-ending corners where it seems like, where's the apex? Those just drive me crazy. So,
definitely.
Yeah, I do like the Indy version better.
Yeah, no, 100%, mate. Right, so a couple of messages come back through. Got to be some track limit violation there to be half a second ahead of everyone else. Maybe. Turns out I'm allergic to an apex, says Southpaw. Love that. They're flying tonight, says Gracie Thompson Racing. They really are flying. So, pole position goes to Danny C. Butler second. Nabath in third. Petty fourth. Audio Muted in fifth. Andy in sixth. Ryan in seventh. Up a million. Driver of the day last week is in eighth. Southpaw in 9th, Proper Brew 10th, Glowing in 11th, and Team Beard Dave in 12th, and then Sean on the back of the grid in 13th place with no Swifty. Points are up for grabs tonight. Right, let's say good luck to all the drivers. And of course...
Good luck to all the drivers.
Yeah, and of course, let's have a clean race, please. Oh, breathe, everybody, because it's going to get a bit messy. As we start race number 1 of the evening here at Brands Hatch Indy for the Clio Cup, the Clio Cup Group A Championship. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's round 3 of the Clio Cup Championship with your commentators Craig Cook and Jesse Linquaila. Danny C on pole. Can he take it into turn 1? Is he in the best position? We're going to find out as the lights go out. Now, away we go. Good start from all the drivers. Oh, Up a Million didn't have the best of starts. He's dropped back and he might even go into last place here. But it's Danny C that leads the way as they go into turn 1 for the first time. It's going to be Butler. Nabaf's had a good start. He stays in 4th. Petty's dropped back into 5th place, it looks like, because Audio Muted, his teammate, has gone down the inside of him and he's got that done. Pac-Man's trying to follow him as well, trying to push his way through. Looks like he might have this around the outside. Look at Southpaw. He's had a fantastic start, up to 7th place. From, I do believe, he was 11th or 12th. No, he wasn't. He was 10th. Danny C there in 1st. Butler in 2nd. Nabaf in 3rd. But good start from all the drivers. Everyone's round. There's Wade there from Southpaw has managed to get it back on the track. But Danny C leads the way here, Jesse.
Yeah, and kudos to our sponsorship in the back. Proper Brew had an absolute rocket start, and he's out up to 8th place. I couldn't believe it. I always like to watch in the back, see what happens on the starts, and man, he shot off like he had a rocket up his derriere. That was amazing.
Nicely said, and we got the French in as well. Danny C there is in 1st. 2nd is Butler. Nabaf 3rd.
Love that.
Yeah, they do. They all love that. Up a Million is battling with Glowing, so Glowing didn't have the best of starts either. I'll tell you who's on a bit of a mission at the moment. It's Audio Muted. He's all over the back of the Frenchman, and he's put him in a bit of a position here because he's round the outside as they're going down to Clearways, coming into the final corner here. But he's also left the door open for Petty, who's also coming through. Now, they are teammates. They can work together. There's nothing stopping them from doing that. But I tell you what, the man who's on a mission at the minute is nearly a second in the lead is Danny C, flying at the moment here, Jesse.
Yeah, and I know the 2nd place after all the talk about shortcuts, they're going to be keeping an eye on him cutting any corners too from 2nd place, right? Just in case Butler sees something.
Yeah, definitely. Everyone's line astern at the moment. This is a fantastic start to the race, as you can see. We got Butler is the king of defending, so this should be interesting. He's got to get in front of the man in front. Hello, Willen. Great to see you as well. Is Oscar racing? No, he's racing on Thursday. He's chilling out, actually watching it on the TV next to me, Willen. So great to see you, son, and I love you lots. And good to see that you've finally grabbed those friends on at school today. So brilliant stuff. Danny C leading the way. There is Butler. Nabaf in 3rd. Jesse.
Oh, no, I was excited about the friends at school. That's always a good thing.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. We love that.
I love that.
Petty down the inside of Audio Muted. Contact between the teammates, and there's a bit of contact. Here comes Pac-Man. He's trying to sneak a way through. He can't find a way through, and Pac-Man's trying to get around the outside of Petty here. Has he done it? That's going to be a fantastic move if he does. Oh, brilliant racing. Southpaw's on the grass in the background. Has he done it? Yes, he has. Fantastic move from Pac-Man. It got all a bit squirrely for everyone. There's a bit of contact between the teammates. Watch this. Round the outside from Pac-Man, and he's stuck with it. Gets it done. Gives him room. Great stuff from Petty. Great respect, and that's what we love here at CC Sim.
Glowing Gold's making a nice move too on the outside. Looks like he's he tried to grab 9th. He didn't quite get it, but lots of battling in the back too.
Yeah, Glowing not up to speed today, so not too sure what's going on with Glowing Gold. He should be up there with those boys. He's quick round this track as well. I've had many races with him. Up a Million going for a position, I do believe. Where is he? There he is. He's going for a position on Dave, but Dave's managed to hold it. He's gone Sandcastle building, and Up a Million goes into 11th. Meanwhile, Danny C leads the way, 1.1. Jesse.
I was going to say there's no love lost right now either between Pac-Man and Petty. They're wearing the same paint job, but that's all about that. They're not getting along any other way. I mean, they're fighting back and forth on this. I guess Pac-Man has the flags on his mirrors. I just noticed that's the only difference.
Yeah, it's going well at the minute for everybody. There's Petty, there's Pac-Man, and then we got Rhino. Rhino's up to 7th place. He's on the back of these guys, on board with Rhino as we make it down towards Hawthorns now on lap 3 of the 11. This is just pure concentration here now, Jesse, isn't it? It's a tough track to get, and you can get it wrong very, very quickly, can't you?
Yeah, this is one of those tracks too. Like literally in my mind, every time I'm entering a corner, I'm like, okay, break 100, break, just telling myself over and over again where I should be braking, because literally just the slightest miss, you'll end up in the grass in a hurry. You got to be focused on every single corner.
Yeah, I was going to say, oh, that Rhino went into the grass there and nearly lost the back, but if he did, he would have saved it anyway, because that's what he does. I actually put a replay on. I didn't mean to push that button. I meant to push the button on the outside of the car. That's the one I wanted. There you go, Ryan. So he's trying to make it a four-way battle for that fourth place at the moment, but Danny C leading 1.3, so Butler's managing to sort of settle this time down a little bit now, so it's all about concentration. He's got that corner nicely there, but Danny C's done it better. He's now up to 1.4, so everyone's still together at the moment. Any battles we need to keep an eye on. It looks like the main battle at the moment is Audio Muted, who goes wide, and Pac-Man could get the position, but he just goes wide enough to give himself a good corner speed out of Druids there, and worked out quite well, but he's under real pressure as Audio Muted as we go on board.
Yeah, it's some real interesting too. I'm watching in Danny C and some of the times versus the guy in last place, which is Team Beard Dave. They are literally even. He's even with the leader the entire race, or entire course, until that last corner. That last corner, Danny is nailing it somehow, and I don't know what he's doing, but he's creating some magic on that last corner that gets him about a half a second over the field. I think that's basically how he managed to get that extra second during the qualifying.
Yeah, I think you're right, mate, and you can see that pressure is building. Look at Pac-Man, he's feeling like he can get past Audio Muted. He's having a look down the inside, he's just showing him, so he was telling him to like look in his wing mirror, because he's there, he's right on him. Definitely using the power pill moment here, and he's trying to eat that ghost in front of him, which is Audio Muted, and it's definitely closing up now, isn't it, as they go down to clearways again, and on to the start-finish straight they will go, the Brabham straight, and here comes Nabath. Let's have a go on board with Nabath, because he's really close the gap up on Butler. 0.4.
Yeah, they're getting closer and closer. I mean, the problem is that Danny's getting farther and farther while they're battling it out. They really need some bump draft somewhere or something. Man, Butler almost went off the track there too. He's using all the track and a little bit more.
Nicely said, sir. Couldn't have said it any better myself. And yeah, he is. He's getting a lot closer, isn't he? Pac-Man has got past Butler. Audio Muted for position. Where did he do it? Oh, he's done it down Paddock Hill Bend, so he must have got a great corner. He must have got that corner absolutely spot on as well, because he's held that position as well through Paddock Hill Bend into Druids, and that's Pac-Man up to fourth. This guy's flying. Keep an eye on Pac-Man in fourth place. Darren Swift says, send it, Butler. He's pushing, but Danny C at the moment is nearly 2 seconds in front, because Butler's got someone to play with, and it's not the one he wants to play with, because he really wants to play with the leader. But Pac-Man has got past Audio Muted, and I don't think it'll be long before he starts closing these guys up. He's flying.
Yeah, and actually, I'm watching back through some of the rest of the pack. Going gold, now that he's got some open track, is running lap times that are similar to Danny. He's doing a really good job. The problem is he's just got work to do, because he's 8 seconds back now.
Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, it is going to be tough. Let's see if he can make up some spots here. So, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, top 5 at the moment. Danny C, Butler, Nabath, Pac-Man, and Audio Muted. They will not qualify in the second race, which is the Indy track. And they have to make sure that they get that absolutely bang on. So, let's have a look and see how it is. So Danny C, Butler, Nabath, Pac-Man, Audio Muted, Petty as they come across the line, Rhino, Southpaw on his own. Here comes Glowing. What does he do that time? 31 dead as he crosses the line. Then we've got this great battle between Proper Brew, Upper Million, Team Beard Dave, and I do believe Sean's on the back of that group as well. Where is he? There he is. He's also there. So this is a great little battle going on. Let's keep an eye on this for a moment. Let's go on board with Proper Brew, because he's got cars left, right, centre, side. Wherever you want to look, he's got someone there.
Yeah, he almost had a disaster there, too, on that first corner. He went out and got 2 tires in the kitty litter, and the funny part was the 3 cars behind him were all following his line. They almost all went off, too. That could have been ugly.
Yeah, definitely. This is a great battle. It really, really is. Need to keep an eye on that Butler-Nabath battle, because on my screen, it looks like they're all closing up very, very quickly. Danny C's getting away for this one, but that battle looks like it's closing up as we stay with the Proper Brew battle. Team Beard Dave trying to get past the driver of the day from last week, which was Upper Million, who was up there, wasn't he? I think didn't he qualify 7th, and he's just dropped back, unfortunately. Didn't have the best of starts, as we saw, but hasn't managed to keep that momentum going as those 4 battle. Meanwhile, Danny C making his way down towards the final corner, as we see Nabath putting Butler under real pressure, but he has got friends to join. Sorry, Jesse.
Yeah, Butler's struggling. He was up 7/10 on him, and all of a sudden it's down to like 3/10 of a second. I'm not sure what happened, but he made a mistake somewhere.
Yeah, definitely. So he is. He had a shocker last week, but he's smashing it this week. He really is absolutely on it, isn't he? He's gone a little bit wide there, but look in the background there. Southpaw looks like he's closed up on Rhino, so that's going to start getting a bit tasty as well. Lap 7 of 11 in the Group A Clio Cup. There's a good battle going on because we've got Rhino, Southpaw, and I think Glowing's on the back of that as well. Rhino's made a big mistake because if you look in the background there, Jesse, I think we're going to see the likes of... yeah, we are. Look at this. We've got Southpaw and Glowing. Oh, as looks like Southpaw made a mistake, or did he? That might work out quite well for him as he went very wide there.
Yeah, it's great exit speed. He's actually reeling in Rhino. I'm not sure what the hell he did there, but that was some magic.
Oh, in the front there as well. Nabath having a look. Oh, look at this. Southpaw's just showing him the window. He's like, come on, look in your rear view mirror. I'm right there, my friend, and I'm going to take you out for dinner. I might give you dessert as well while I go past. But he's right on his case as he goes out wide at Westfield, should I say, out down to Dingledale. We go. Clips the curb on the inside. Southpaw's all over him, but he's made a mistake. And look at this. Here comes Glowing down the inside. Does he get it done? Yes, he does. Cut back on for Southpaw, and this is going to give Ryan a little bit of breathing space. We need to keep an eye on the guys up front, but this is the battle at the moment. Glowing down the inside on Southpaw. Southpaw's going to try and hold it, but he might be able to do the switchback. He's also going to have the tow as well, and he gets a good drive off the corner. We're going to stay on board with him. Here we go, Southpaw. No change up front at the moment, but I'll tell you what, Nabath's getting very, very close indeed, because that group has come into a 2, and then now it's a 5, I believe there, Jesse.
Yeah, mistake by Nabath too there is let Pac-Man back in, and Butler's playing super defensive right now, and it's costing him some lap time, so that's the reason Nabath keeps reeling him in. That's fine, You can block and block, but eventually it's going to slow down, and then you're going to have 3 people in your rearview mirror instead of 1.
Yeah, definitely. And Petty's on the back of this group. And I tell you what, mistake there from Butler. This could be Nabath's opportunity. Let's go on board with Nabath. Was it enough to make a mistake? Was it enough to get the power down? No, it wasn't. He just done enough there. Are they closing up on Danny C here? He's down to 2.4. I thought it was a little bit higher than that. But he's in front of him. He can see him. It looked like he made a mistake somewhere. Looks okay, doesn't he? After seeing that. Wide goes Butler again. Goodness me, Pac-Man's all over the back of Nabath now. Oh, Petty in the background as well. He's gone very, very wide. He's managed to keep it on. Oh, again, Pac-Man on the grass. Need to keep that rear tyre on the tarmac.
Making a move as well.
Who's that? Sorry, Glowing?
Ooh. Yeah, Glowing is all over Rhino. He almost got a move there.
Glowing on the prowl as well. Look at in the front as well. Here comes Glowing Gold round the outside. If he can make this move work, that's a sensational move. It's not going to work, but he's going to get the cut back here. I need to keep an eye on that front 4. So you keep an eye on that battle, Jesse. I will keep an eye out on the battle of the front 4, front 5, should I say? But no, it is a front 4 because Petty made that mistake, unfortunately. So he's going to have to try and challenge back all the way up to the back of the sister team car of Audio Muted there. And let's see.
Got Rhino on that one.
Thank you very much, mate. Glowing has got that position, so let's see how we done it. Is it going to be at Paddock Hill Bend? He's all over his...
The mistake by Rhino.
Oh, let's have a look. Yeah. Oh, mistake. Yeah, he's trying to get that settled, and unfortunately... he just gets the grip out of the corner, does Glowing, goes into that 7th place, so nicely done. Meanwhile, Danny C 2.4 at the moment. Butler is under real pressure from the 3 behind, and still they can't find a way through. Is Nabath just trying to get points here? That's what I want to know. Is he going to sniff 2nd place, or is he happy to stay where he is? He can see Pac-Man there, Jesse, but he's also got to be very careful that Pac-Man might just try and have a little pop somewhere and wind him up.
Yeah, that's a nervous way to make some points, if I'm being really honest. To be cramped in, sandwiched in between Butler and Pac-Man, that seems like a not too comfortable way to make points, but more power to him.
I love that. Go Nabath, and I love that. It says, go Sean, love that. Keep going, mate. He's doing really, really well. I'm loving the fact that he's still with the group at the back, and he's in a very tough group. He had one of the best qualifiers I think he's ever had. And he did a sensational job, and he's still battling away with him at the back of the pack there. Brilliant stuff. Oh, Pac-Man's made a mistake there, and this could be Audio Muted's chance. Oh, Nabath had to block Pac-Man into the corner. Now cutback could be on here for Audio Muted, but he's got the drive out the corner, but he's got nowhere to go. He's absolutely got nowhere to go. So on the brakes they go. He's all over the back of him on board. This is how close it is with Pac-Man. We've got one to go after this one. Looks like Danny C sealed this unless something drastic happens. Commentator's curse could have been applied there. I don't think so this time round.
Yeah, the other thing I'm watching, we saw Southpaw earlier make that nice exit on that turn. He seems to be getting really good exits on everything. Like he's reeling in Rhino right now on a straightaway big time. And the problem is he's just not getting the passes in before the next corner. He's just running out of space.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he just seems to be not. He's just getting it. He's just trying to make those apexes, isn't he? Which he was saying he couldn't do in the qualifying, and he's doing it just right now. And he, again, get the car settled, get it prepared for the next corner, or at least get it on the back of the car in front, which is Rhino, and he is reeling him in again. Here we go, out the corner again. Is he going to make have an opportunity here? Stays right on his case. Now, if he gets close enough, like now, and there's a mistake again from Rhino, round the outside goes Southpaw. Need to keep an eye on the battle at the front because this is the final lap. Southpaw going around the outside. Nabath mistake. So let's go and have a look. Nabath mistake, and here comes Pac-Man down the inside. Has he got it? He has got that wheel in front, and he's going to go side by side with the Frenchman. There's a little bit of gravel being tossed into the air of Audio Muted, and it looks like Pac-Man's got it. Audio Muted's going to try and follow through, and he does as well. And that puts Nabath into 4th place after that big mistake, as Jesse said a minute ago. Let's take a look and see how that happened. Through Paddock Hill Bend.
That's a shame because honestly, Naboth didn't do that much wrong. He just got on the wrong side of the car, and that's it. And then of course they followed him through. That's rough for him. That was nothing he did wrong, just the way it goes.
Yeah, and also Petty's in the mix as well. I mean, he's a little bit far back at the minute, but I suppose what we need to keep an eye on now is the battle for 3rd. You can see, let me go back. So there's Danny C making his way round in 1st place. Then we've got Butler in 2nd, Pac-Man 3rd, Audio 4th, Nabath trying to grab that position back. He's in 5th place. Petty holds 6th. Glowing's done a good job and managed to get into 7th place. Southpaw now in 8th as he passed Ryan. Brilliant stuff from Proper Brew in 10th place. Goes very wide there. Up a million in 11th. Dave in 12th. And Sean still with them on the back there. And he's hit a 31.4. And that would have been good for mid-table. So there you go. Danny C, 1 corner to go. He's been sensational. He got the pole. He got the drive out of turn 1. And he's going to make race 1 here at Brands Hatch. Sorted. Here we go as he crosses the line and takes the checker flag. Battler in 2nd place. Here comes Pac-Man. Is he going to hold on for that 3rd place? Yes, he does from Audio Muted in 4th. Nabath 5th. Petty in 6th. It's going to be Glowing who comes through in 7th place. And then we have Southpaw in 8th. Rhino in 9th. Proper Brew will take the top 10. He'll be pleased with that. Up a million is there in 11th. Team Beard Dave comes through in 12th. And Sean still does it. And he's there in 13th. And he crosses the line with a 32. But he's done a 31.4. Brilliant stuff from Sean. Well, that overtake from Pac-Man for me was sensational to get podium. Brilliant.
Wow, no shame. No shame there by any of the racers. 23 seconds from first to last. That's crazy. That's tough to do on that track. There's so many ways you can make a mistake. And honestly, we had little mistakes, but we didn't have anybody just go flying off into a wall or anything. So well done to everyone. Yeah,
definitely. That was absolutely fantastic racing. Congratulations. Glowin said the dog jumped on his lap as he was starting the race. That's always a good thing. Don't take it away from him. I won't say what I've just seen.
Is that what he calls his wife now?
So Danny C takes the win. Butler in 2nd. Danny C also got the fastest lap. So Butler in 2nd, Pac-Man 3rd, Audio Muted in 4th, Nabath 5th, Petty in 6th, Glowing in 7th, Southpaw sitting there in 8th place. Rhino in 9th, Proper Brew 10th, Up a Million in 11th, Team Beard Dave in 12th, with Sean in 13th place. But look at those times, absolutely fantastic. All of them in the 31s, and those top 6 in the 30s. Incredible racing from all our drivers there. We have one more race to go, but before we go though, Jesse, and do that 2nd race and do our little advert. Who's been your driver of the day so far?
So far, I think, honestly, Naboth did a really good job. I liked what he did. It's just unfortunate that he ended up in 5th. But, we'll see what he does in the 2nd race. The top 5 don't qualify as well, right?
Yeah, that's right. Top 5, so we won't see Danny C, Petty, Southpaw, Nabath, and Butler not qualifying. So, yeah, that's going to make it very, very interesting.
because those five are obviously very fast in the first race. There's not a lot of passing options available on this second race,
Yep.
so those five can really distinguish themselves in that regard. If they can get up and get a top 5, top 7 from where they're starting, that would be pretty impressive.
Yeah, definitely, indeed. So Danny C takes the first win. And let's see if he can do it again from the back of the grid. So it'll be Danny on the back, Butler just behind on the same row as him, and then we'll have Pac-Man, audio muted, Nabath. That's how they'll go out. So Nabath got a massive opportunity here, but the likes of Petty was sitting in 6th. Can he get pole position in the next race? Indy it is, as we have this quick short break, and we'll be back for race number 2 of the Clio Cup Group A Championship. Hello everybody, welcome to Ccsr Racing. I'm your host Craig Cook. We're just waiting for one more driver. Yeah, hey, there we go. He's just hopped in there, so yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, sorry, we had to reset the system, and Reiner has now made his way in. Right, so welcome back, Jesse. Obviously, we didn't quite get to have a tea break. I know Ekberg's probably have a nice cup of tea right now. I'm going to have a slice of Madeira cake. That's what I'm going to have. Do you know what that is?
What is Madeira cake?
Oh, mate, I'm going to have to send that over to you. Check it out. Get it on Amazon. Banging. Nice bit of Madeira with your cup of tea. Oh, go on. Anyway, yeah. So obviously me talking about that, we lost about 10 viewers. Welcome to the Clio Cup Championship.
Welcome to the cooking channel.
That's it. Welcome to the Clio Cup Championship, Group A, with myself, Craig Cook, and Justin Crayler. Well done to Danny C. Great defence from Butler, managing to hold on to that second place. Keeps the total race open. But it's not what Swifty wants to see as he sits there in a hotel watching it all happen in front of him. But this is going to be brilliant. The Indy track, this could change everything now, couldn't it, Jesse?
Oh, yeah. We're looking right now. It's like 47 seconds, so it's just bang, 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 bang. We're just going round and round. So, and there's some fun corners that we've thrown in that S corner, which I kind of like that corner. You can blow through that almost. I haven't practiced with the Clios, but usually you can blast through without letting your foot off if you hit it just right. So we may see some guys nail some corners there and catch up in a hurry. Yeah, definitely. And if you get it all wrong, that's you in the kitty litter. So we'll see what happens there. And yeah, this is going to be epic. Really liking that. But yeah, welcome everyone that has joined. Don't forget, please do share the stream. We want to grow. We want to make you some great production. We want, and as you can see, we put a lot of heart and a lot of effort into this, and especially with the fact that you got me and Jesse in the commentary box, it always makes it just that little bit tastier. Right, so guys are out there on track at the moment. Who is tickling your fancy at this minute, Jesse? Well, let's see. I'm kind of looking through the people. I think Glowin has got to be in a good shape, right? I feel like he's going to be one of the top drivers left that aren't, out of the guys that are still qualifying. And he just put up second fastest time there on that last lap. I feel like he's one of those guys that could suddenly pop out, right? And he struggled that last race. But if he gets up front, we talked about there's not a lot of passing options available. And a good driver like Glowing, if he can get up front with the other drivers stuck in the pack, he could shine. Yeah, definitely. You can say, and you can see Southpaw at the moment hitting the top spot. Butler second. I don't know if Danny C's actually out there. He's sitting in the pits at the moment, but Southpaw looking very, very quick indeed. Petty just getting in his first lap. Let's see what he can muster up. But yeah, we're just going to give him a couple of minutes to have a little whirl around the track, because as you said, that S is. Let's take an on-board run with Petty as he makes his way down to turn one, into Paddock Hill Bend in fourth gear. Just, if you're lucky, going to hit fifth if you wanted to, and then stumping on the brakes into second gear, but some of them hold it in third in second gear into Druids, down the hill to Graham Hill on the brakes into third, and then he's going to clip the outside curve, which he does. Nicely done. Keeps the power on now. This is the one that Jesse was talking about, into 30s and McLean's, as he goes into the left, into the right on the brakes as we swoop round into the right-hander and down to Brabham Straight to start a lap. Now, that was a very clean lap. I don't know if that's going to get pole position. If that was pole position, not quite. It's a 4:48, but I'll tell you what, this is going to be very, very close indeed. Don't forget, the top 5 do not get the opportunity to qualify, so it's all down to who has got the mimmels. But Pac-Man's up there, Audio Muted's up there, but Petty and Southpaw look like they might just steal the show here. So we're going to say good luck to everybody, but come on, Jesse, who's got pole? What do you reckon? Is it going to be Glowing? Yeah, I think it'll be Glowing. That's my prediction. I think Glowing will win this race too. I think I don't think those guys are going to be able to get up after him. So my bold prediction right off the bat, he finished like eighth or seventh last race, but I think he'll win this one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, definitely. Just quick messages coming through. Pac-Man get past Butler early. If you don't, you'll be stuck behind until next week. Love that. Glowing says, you flatter muchly, sir. I think he's talking about you, mate. So there you go. You've got some love there from Glowing. The tenor is underneath your sofa. Hello there, Forza Nabaf says Cobra GT TV. Great to see you. Hello. Good luck, lads. Then we've got Alaz Nabaf. There's a lot of Nabaf fans tonight. A lot of Nabaf fans. So here we go. Good luck, and don't forget the top 5 do not qualify. Actually, I'm just going to remind them. No, actually, no, I'm not. They should know by now. Right, so here we go. Qualifying starts, and it's time to rock and roll. And hopefully that was just Southpaw making a big mistake there, and that wasn't just him going very, very wide, and he did that on purpose to have a little sandcastle there in the background. Right, here we go. Oh, my goodness me. I'm so nervous for these drivers. Why am I so nervous? It's just brilliant. I love it. I'm very nervous. Right, so here we go. The top 5 do not go out. So Southpaw will make his way out. We'll see the likes of Glowing out. Proper Brew out there. Rhino as well on his day. He's good round here. We'll see them go out. Up a Million goes out. Here goes, I do believe that's Southpaw that we're on car with. And there it is. There is Southpaw. So everyone will go out. They'll do their fast lap. And then the top 5 from the previous race will go out in reverse order after they've started their fastest lap. So everyone will make their way around very, very quickly.
Interesting.
They're go for it.
They're going out for the laps, and Glowing came out, and Southpaw is right behind him. So Southpaw is going to be able to watch his closest competitor for pole right in front of him. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. And he's also hoping that Glowing doesn't make a mistake, because it could also hurt his chances if somebody goes wiping out right in front of him.
Exactly. So Up a Million makes his way through. He goes across the line, starts his qualifying lap. Proper Brew is next. Rhino comes across the line now with Team Beard Dave following suit. Then we have Sean. He makes his way through, and then we should see the likes of Glowing and Southpaw and Petty on the back of that. And Petty should be... Is he one of the top 5? No, he's not. Sorry, apologies. So Glowing is there as well. There's Southpaw, and Petty now makes his qualifying lap. So all of the guys are now making their way out. He's 6th place, wasn't he? He did get 6th. Yeah, we're right. Yep. So here comes the 5. They are now making their way out of the pits as we watch Up a Million now starting to cross the line. And let's see what he gets as he crosses the line now. Here we go. This is going to be a good time. This is going to be a very good time. He's going to be in the 47s here. Oh, he's a 48 dead. That was very close. Here comes Proper Brew. 48.4. These are good times. Rhino comes through. 48. Here goes Team Beard Day. 48.5. Sean. 48.8. Here comes Glowing. Is he going to get pole position? Up a Million with a 48 dead. This is going to be very good indeed. Very close. Oh, Up a Million's got pole at the moment. Southpaw comes through. He goes 3rd. Up a Million. What have you been having for dinner? That's absolutely incredible. Oh my goodness me. Where's Petty? Petty goes in and he does a 50. So Petty made a mistake. Goodness me. So I got all excited there, and Up a Million gets pole position. How on earth did that happen? No offense to Up a Million. That's why we got driver of the day last week.
No, it's funny, actually. I was watching him coming around that last corner. Up a Million dropped down his speed pretty low, relatively speaking, but I wonder if he got that corner apex really right there at the end, and that was the difference. He took it, the old slower is sometimes faster around some of those corners, and it looked like that's exactly what he did on that last corner.
Yeah, definitely. So as you can see, the top 5 are, the top 5 from the last race. They can't move anywhere. They have to stay where they are until the checker flag comes out. Because if they sneakily go past, everyone else can go past. It doesn't matter about everybody else because they've all qualified. So the rest of them can go through. The top 5 cannot go past until the checker flag comes out, which is now what they do. So Nabaf will come through. Then it'll be Audio. Then they'll see Pac-Man, Butler, and then it will be Danny C. But Up a Million, I'm very impressed. I mean, that was a fantastic lap. But it's not going to be the fastest lap, but he's done the business in qualifying, and all he's got to do, get it in front of the start, and he's in business. He just defends for the rest of the race, basically.
Yeah, Up a Million, he's got to be hoping that Glowing Gold and Southpaw get at it right early on, and he can sneak away, because you really don't want those two guys right on your bumper the whole race. Yeah,
definitely. Well, that was very, very interesting. We got absolutely blown out there, mate. Up a Million on pole position. Glowing in 2nd. Southpaw 3rd. Rhino up to the top 4. Love that. Proper Brew hits the 5th. That's great stuff. Team Beard Dave in 6th. Sean in 7th. Well done, Sean. Petty there in 8th. Nabaf in 9th. Audio Muted in 10th. Pac-Man in 11th. With Butler in 12th. And Danny C at the back of the grid. I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens at the back. So do you want to do the back and I'll do the front? It's up to you, mate.
Hey,
in the words of motorsport.
I'm open for either end, if I'm being honest.
God, I'll tell you what, the watershed. Have we passed it? Not quite, damn it. Right, so we're going to say good luck to everyone. Let's have a clean race. And here we go. Has sleeping... all right, so there's dogs on the floor now. He's sleeping soundly. Well, we'll soon find out as we see it. Cole says, damn it. Oh, this is... So everyone's looking forward to this. They're hoping the dog's going to jump on Glowing. I'm sure Southpaw is as well. Yeah, we'll start barking and make that happen as we start race number 2 here for round 3 of the Clio Cup Championship. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Pole position for Upper Million. Driver of the day last week. I'm going to keep saying it, and if he gets this win, geez Louise, he might quit. Glowing in second, Southpaw third, or Rono in fifth. Proper Brew in fifth. Rhino in fourth. I've got it the wrong way round because I'm so excited. Lights out, away we go. Good start from Upper Million. He's going to take it, but who's got the inside line? Southpaw's got the inside edge of Glowing here. Rhino's trying to hold the outside. Great start from Proper Brew. He's managed to hold that 5th place, and there goes Sean down the inside of Team Beard Dave. Great start. And here comes Audi Muted. He's had a sensational start as well. Pac-Man's trying to find a way through. Look at Nabath as well as Danny C and Butler just watch to see what happens. Audi Muted on the inside of his teammate gets that through, and he's going to try and get Nabath, but Nabath has got the best out of them all, and he goes through. But Upper Million leads the way with Glowing in second and Southpaw in third. What a start from Upper Million. He's done the business as they make their way round the right-hander, and very wide from Southpaw, but that could be the way he does it, and Upper Million leads the way here, Jesse. Great start.
Yeah, he's got to be happy with that. I was a little nervous for him with those two guys. They're both good starters right behind him, but he did a great job of getting out front. That's right where he wants to be.
Oh, here comes Upper Million. He's under pressure from Glowing. He's got the inside line. He gave him room. He's gone slightly wide, and unfortunately that's put him over the gravel. Contact with Southpaw as he came back on, and Glowing is under real pressure from Southpaw around the outside. If he can hold that line, he's going to have the inside as they go into Graham Hill Bend, and he's got the lead of the race. That's a fantastic move from Southpaw. Oh my goodness me. Here comes Upper Million. He wants a sniff of that 2nd place again. He wasn't very happy about it, but he's there in 3rd place. There's Rhino. So the top 3 are getting away at the moment. Rhino in 4th place. Southpaw take a bow with that sensational move. I hope I can see it again. He's on the inside. He got it done. I didn't see it. Sorry about it, ladies and gentlemen, but if you did see it, wow, what a whopper that was. Southpaw leads the way on lap 2, Jesse.
Yeah, and the interesting part too is we talked about those 5 in the back. Naboth got off the best of any of them, but he's still only in like 9th place. So those guys have got a lot of work to do if they want to get in the top 5, 6.
Yeah, and Audio Muted's the one that's making the move at the moment. He's up into 7th place. Sean is doing a brilliant job. He's holding all those big boys up, and he's in 7th place. Look at this. Team Beard Dave just being sort of wenched out of the way there by Nabath. And Pac-Man's through as well. And then once you open the door, it's pretty difficult to stay there. Oh, Petty's had a bit of contact with Butler there as they made their way through the bottom of Graham Hill Bend. We'll take a look at that and see what happened there. Let's have a look. They're still side by side. There's 3 abreast. That's very difficult in that situation. Team Beard Dave's trying to hold that. Look at Nate. Looks like Petty went try to go down the inside. Slight bit of contact. But we'll see what happens there. Danny C looks like he's got past Butler for position. Did he? No, he didn't. So Butler's got him behind. And Butler needs to try and get some space between him and Danny C and fight for these positions here. That's going on right now because Pac-Man's putting pressure on Audio Muted. And Audio Muted is trying to sniff the inside line if he can. He has. And Sean still holding 6th place here, Jesse. That's a superb drive from the Irishman.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, with, like we said, not many passing spots. If you can get some open track in front of you like he has, you can get out a little bit. And I mean, even we're looking back in the back, right? I mean, Butler and Danny are battling for 12th place like crazy. The problem is that the rest of the race is running away from them.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, Nabath's gone wide. This could be an opportunity for Butler to go through. He's going to have to sit on the back of him. Need to keep an eye on the leaders. Southpaw Glowing and Upper Million. I don't know if there's a gap between 2nd to 3rd now. I'll have a look at that in a moment. I just want to see what's happening here. Butler having a look down the inside of Nabath. Doesn't quite work out for him, but again, there's so much talent on track at the moment. As Audio Mute has a look down the inside. There's a little bit of contact between him and Sean. And Sean gets that position taken away from him. Nabath battling away as well. Sorry, Upper Million Glowing, and Glowing's got the lead. Let's take a look at that and see how he did it. Jeez Louise, it's all going on at the minute. No way. Glowing round the out. Did he get that done? Yes, he did. Good move from Glowing. Jeez Louise. This is a good battle. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this pans out. But look. Oh, hold on a minute. Southpaw's dropped. What's happened to Southpaw?
Yeah, mistake along the way there. Not sure what happened. But
yeah.
That's going to be a problem because Upper Million actually had some good speed, as we know, on the qualifying laps. So in front of him, he should be able to track down Glowing.
Yeah, final corner contact. Final corner it was. He went for a move. Oh, look at this. Butler's going to take 3 for the price of 2 here. Look at this. He's gone for, or is it 2 for the price of 3? I don't care. Whatever it is, it's one of those. But Butler's gone through and he's gone into 9th place. He's taken like 3 cars there. That was brilliant. Contact. Oh.
Yeah, you can see the frustration in Danny's driving right now. He's swerving around, he's looking for openings, and he's really wanting to get by people, and it's just not working out for him, and that's tough.
Yeah, Sean's done a very good job. He's had to defend that for like the last 4 laps, and he's done a brilliant job. But Butler's on the move at the moment. He's in 8th place, but Glowing leads this one. You did point that one out. There's Upper Million in 2nd. Really impressed with Proper Brew. That's the next one on the list for me. Proper Brew up to 5th and holding 5th, but battling for 4th on Rhino. Let's go on board with Proper Brew 83.
Yeah, audio muted's got a seat to watch it all, but Rhino seems to be defending a lot. I think that's part of the problem here, whereas Proper Brew's got a nice line he's running through, and that's always going to win.
Yeah, definitely. We need to keep an eye on the Danny C battle as well, because where is he to Butler? That's going to be very interesting as well, because obviously he will want to get away. Southpaw has the fastest lap at the moment, but I'll tell you what, Upper Million is closing that gap between Glowing and himself. So Southpaw trying to grab that as well. Did Rhino make a mistake there? He's gone wide. Proper Brew's got a position surely here around the outside into the braking zone. Ryan went very, very slidey one time as he went into Paddock Hill Bend, and Proper Brew's trying to hold the inside line. He hasn't quite got it this time, but I tell you what, the doors are opening for him, and he's getting very, very quick indeed, because he needs to keep an eye on Audio Muted, who is chasing these 2 down very, very quickly indeed. Butler has got a gap of 2 cars, I believe, on Danny C. Yes, he has. There it is. So he's got to get past Petty and Nabath, and that's not going to be easy for our championship leader.
Yeah, absolutely not. I mean, none of the guys have really emerged. Butler and Pac-Man a little bit. You know, they're in 7th and 8th, but my goodness, those guys are really struggling to get by cars right now. And they were so busy fighting in the back. I mean, outside of Pac-Man, the rest of them are a long ways back.
Yeah, indeed. It's going to be very, very tricky indeed. So Butler doing what he does best. He's defending. He parks the bus down the left-hand side. Danny C found an opening. Looks like he's got it. Oh, sorry, mate. I'm going to just check that's a position from Danny C. Danny C's got past Nabath for position. Good move. Upper Million is under pressure from Southpaw. Sorry, mate. I did hear what you said. Apologies for just jumping in there. Let's have a look at Proper Brew as well. Wide berth for Southpaw again on that corner as Rhino goes very wide. Makes a little bit of contact with Proper Brew, and Audio Muted is going to get the drive out the corner surely this time to have a pass on board with Audio Muted. It's very tough to overtake here.
Yeah, that's and that corner coming down, I mean, you can lose it and go in the kitty litter if you try to make a pass, so you got to be really careful. Ooh, don't go out there.
Here we go. Here comes Audio Muted, goes to the outside. Proper Brew goes on the defense, he does. And yeah, apparently Killer's just said, what did Craig say? Slowly one time. I did say slowly one time. I will get shot if I say that in live commentary. Russell Glowing is there leading the way. Upper Million in 2nd, still doing a brilliant job here. So you're not getting driver of the day again, mate. I'm sorry. Rhino there in 4th. Proper Brew still on the charge in 5th. And he's just literally battling away against some of the top guys in this circuit. But Butler has now got Petty behind him, and Danny C is on the back of him as well. Nabath has not given this up, and nor is Team Beard Dave. And just behind them is Sean. But I think the battle we need to keep an eye on at the moment is this 4th place battle. Rhino, Proper Brew, Audio Muted and Pac-Man, because Pac-Man's now in that little gap as well. So here we go. Proper Brew goes very, very wide. That could be defensive, or could it be very, very wide? We're not too sure. Here we go, into the corner. No, it was very, very wide, because Audio Muted has got past for position. Rhino, watch out. Audio Muted's on the charge.
Goodness, those guys in back are still battling. I think they're just kind of pretending at this point, we're in the front of the race, let's battle for the lead, and because that's the way they got to work right now, because they're fighting for 8th, basically.
Yeah, exactly. And Butler just needs that gap. He needs what he's trying to do. You can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to park the bus and stop the likes of Danny getting through, but Petty's getting a little bit frustrated here. He's trying to find a way through. Looks around the outside. That's brave. That's very, very brave. Goes for the cutback. Danny C might have a little sniff here. He's gone straight on the defensive. Wow, that was really intense. Oh, I'm going to watch that back with enjoyment. Oh, but Danny C's got the inside line, or has he? As we have a look. No, he hasn't. Not quite. Nabath having a look around the outside of Danny C. He's going to get the drive out of the corner. Surely is Nabath. He might have a look as they go into Surtees. This is going to be tough. Not quite this time, but I want to take a look at that position there. That was fantastic. Let's have a look at that. That was brilliant. Brilliant stuff there from Petty. So Petty's going around the outside of Paddock Hill. He goes for a challenge on Butler to try and see if he can wind him up. He went straight on defensive into Druids, which he had to do. You see Sean in the background just going off onto the gravel and went full defensive. Nabath then had opportunity because he parked the bus, but it didn't quite work out for him. So Petty, as you can see, getting very, very frustrated on the back of the likes of Butler.
Yeah, another thing to watch as we watch, who's that? Audio Muted just got a pass on Rhino.
So, audio muted up to 4th place. Look at this southpaw all over the back of Upper Million, who's doing a stern job in 2nd place. Whatever happens here, if he gets a podium, he'll be well chuffed. So here goes Upper Million. He's in 2nd place. 2 seconds is the gap at the moment. Then we have audio muted, who's managed to get past Rhino. Proper Brew is in 5th, or is he side by side with Rhino? But here comes Pac-Man down the inside. He might get 2 here. Down the inside, he does get 2. He's going to have contact with Rhino, and here comes Proper Brew. He might get both of them here if he can just get down the inside. Watch out for Butler. He's managed to escape Petty, but Petty's defending from Danny C. Proper Brew down the inside, and here comes Butler. Contact with Rhino.
Oh, no.
Goodness me, it's all happening here, Jesse.
Yeah, that's a huge problem. All that battling, and look out, here comes the leaders of the overall series are suddenly back in play for even like 4th place. We were just talking about they were battling for 8th, and now they aren't.
Oh, Petty had a look on Butler as well, but then Petty had to sort of duck back into position because he didn't want Danny C to creep down the inside. Now Petty's going to get drive out of the corner. Rhino's made a mistake as he went over the gravel, and here comes Butler. He's all over his case. Let's go on board with Rhino because look at the gaggle of cars behind him. Here comes Butler down the inside. He's got the move done. No, he hasn't shut the door. Does Rhino? He's gone wide, and that's surely going to put him through. And Petty, contact as Rhino tries to shut the door. Petty goes down to the inside. Rhino tries to defend. He can't. Danny C around the outside. He's got 2 of them as Rhino was defending, and he's got past. Oh, Danny C's there. Danny C's in 8th place. Good move, and he's now put... Oh, Rhino's off the track, and he's trying to defend. I don't know what he's doing there. He's just lost control of the car totally. Here comes Petty down the inside of Danny C. Goes wide as Danny C. Petty looking for a move. Doesn't quite work. Rhino defends. Here comes Team Beard Dave. Oh, goodness me, I need to slow down. Let's have a look at what happened. There's contact between Petty and Rhino there. Then Danny C makes his way around the outside. Petty gets that position. The contact with Rhino again with Nabath. So he's just trying to get himself back into position, but it didn't quite work out. But Butler is now on the back of Proper Brewers. Nabath and Rhino still battle on in the background. Team Beard Dave is up there as well. He's in 10th place as Danny C is under real pressure from Petty. Glowing leads the way. Upper Million is 2nd, side by side with Southpaw as they go into Surtees, and Upper Million defends it. He's got to defend the corner now. Jesse, you're going to have to take a couple of moments to take over. Whoa. Jeez, McLeese. Are you there, mate? He's gone. He's gone. Jesse, help me. Glowing's there as he makes his way around to Paddock Hill Bend. Upper Million in 2nd, Southpaw in 3rd. Goodness me, is he going to make an opportunity here? There he goes, he's back now. Right, you're going to have to take... Go for it, go for it.
No, I was just noticing that... Proper Brew off the track. My goodness, hold on, brother. Looks like Butler's going to get 6th on that move. That's very nice. But we are seeing, though, that kind of spreading out a little bit again. We had everybody in a gaggle, and then we got a battle for 6th, and 4th and 5th kind of took off on their own. So we'll see what happens going forward. But, man, that was intense stuff. That was great.
Oh, loving it. Yeah, it was. It was absolutely brilliant. But again, it was respectful. There was not a lot of argy-bargy. Well, there was argy-bargy. That's part of racing. But it was very, very good to watch. Unfortunately, not very good for Rhino. So he'll be having the red mist, I'm sure. But Up a Million still defending. He's got 2 to go. Oh, the cutback's on for Southpaw. Surely this time. A little bit of contact between the 2 of them. And Southpaw, I'll tell you what, mate. That's what I'm talking about. Made contact with Up a Million. He went for the move. It wasn't clean. He slowed down, giving the place back. Great respect to Southpaw there. At the moment, driver of the day for me. Just for that sheer note there. Brilliant stuff. Well done.
Well, he knows that this.
Oh, I've lost you again, buddy. So audio muted in 4th. Pac-Man 5th. There he is. There he's back.
Sorry, Southpaw knows at this point that he's got good exit speed off some of the stuff. So, if he doesn't have to push it, I mean, he's still got 3 laps left. Well, 2 laps left now, but I think he's in a good position.
Yeah, definitely. There's Danny C. There's Team Beard Dave. Rhino's dropped to 10th place now. So a lot of work to do for him. Here's Glowing, 3.4 seconds. Up a Million still defending that position from Southpaw. It's got to be something special for Southpaw to get through. Here we go. Cut back on now. Maybe. No. Goodness me, he's defended so well. I can't give it to him for a second week, surely, but that ain't my point. It ain't up to me. Driver of the day is up to you guys. Southpaw there in 3rd place. Audio muted in 4th. Pac-Man's on the case as well. Butler can't get anywhere near him. Danny C is doing the best job so far because he's staying on the back of the man that's in 2nd place in the championship. We are on the final lap as Glowing Gold closed the line now, and here we go, lap 20 of 20. Up a Million, can he hold on? Here comes the jelly legs for this man because he's under real pressure. Audio muted is also under pressure from Pac-Man, looking down the inside, not going to work there. Back to Southpaw and Up a Million. Still, there is no change there. Mistake there from Audio muted. Pac-Man looking down the inside. No, not this time round as they make it round Druids. Up a Million still holding 2nd place. Look in the background. Who's that? That's a battle for 8th place. Team Beard Davis holding on for that 8th place on Nabath. Good move there. Mistake made. Here comes Glowing. He's on the final corner. Up a Million still holds that 2nd place. Surely not now. Can Southpaw find a way through? It looks like he's got it done. Audio muted still trying to find a way through, but Glowing is on the final corner. He's on the Brabham straight and he's going to take the win, and it's a dominant win. Up a Million comes through. Can he hold on? Of course he can. Up a Million takes 2nd. Southpaw, with the greatest respect, is going to get my driver of the day. Audio muted in 4th. Pac-Man in 5th. A very, very also driver of the day there for Pac-Man. Butler in 6th. Danny C 7th. Nabath will finish in 8th. Then we've got Rhino in 9th. Team Beard Dave in 10th place. It's going to be Petty in 11th. Proper Brew. Oh, goodness me, what happened there? Proper Brew in 11th. And then Petty in 12th. And Sean in 13th place. Not too sure what happened at the end there. God, what happened there? Because
things happen. Things happen.
Things do happen. We'll take a look at that. Oh, and Brave. I'm not too sure what happened there. That was an interesting ending, but I'm sure we'll have a look at that. Right, so race results are Glowing Gold takes the win. Up a Million in 2nd. Southpaw 3rd. Audio in 4th. Pac-Man 5th. Butler in 6th. Danny C 7th. Nabath in 8th. Rhino in 9th. Team Beard Dave in 10th. Proper Brew in 11th. Petty in 12th. What happened there? Not too sure, because he was right up in the mix, wasn't he? And Sean in 13th place. Who got the fastest lap there? Oh, Danny C, apparently. So we'll have a look at those fastest laps. We will go through that for everybody, and we'll get the stewards on the case. But yeah, great result there for Glowing Gold. But more so, Up a Million was a fantastic drive as well, wasn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, he's got to be just over the moon with that finish. I mean, especially after the first race, he struggled some. So to just blast out like that and do what he did, especially on that qualifying, that was crazy. Yeah,
definitely. So, right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get your driver of the day in. It'd be great to see if you've been watching the whole race. So there's 25 viewers. We should have 25 votes, surely. Jesse, go for it. Who's your driver of the day?
So I think I'd hack it, right? I think I like the persistence of Upper Million and Glowing Gold. Both those guys had struggles in the first race and turned it around and had a great second race. That's hard to do sometimes psychologically, to get back in it and say, okay, well, I got my butt kicked in the first race, but let's do this again.
Yeah, exactly. So votes are coming in. We've got Upper Million. Upper Million gets his elbows out. Killer says Upper Million had an awesome drive. There's a lot for this Butler at the moment. Shout out to Upper Million. So Butler at the moment and Pac-Man looks like. Evening all, Pac-Man, says Jason. Driver of the day. Yeah, no, and he's one of the drivers. You're allowed to pick that. Mike says up $1 million for me. And massive shout out, I've got to say massive shout out to Marty, which is Southpaw, just for the sheer respect of who gets my driver of the day. That was a really nice token of respect on track. Made the contact, looked at it and went, do you know what? I want to do this properly, but then couldn't. But still, he done the right thing there, Jesse, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what we like to see, right? I mean, that's why this first series especially, these guys are top-notch drivers. And you didn't really see any funny business at all. I mean, good racing throughout.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So let's see. We're getting more and more in. We've got Butler, Pac-Man. It seems like it's between Butler and Pac-Man at the moment, between this driver of the day. But we will keep an eye on that. I'm just going to check out the calendar, actually, because I need to have a look at the calendar for the next race. We're at round 4. And, oh, my goodness me. You ready for this, Jesse?
I'm ready.
Do you know what? I totally forgot I did this. I did this before Christmas, so I haven't looked at it since. So round 4 is Deep Forest Raceway, so I'm looking forward to that. That'll be good. Something new. We don't usually race there. We got Eiger Nordwand, which is the one up in the mountains.
Oh, nice.
So get your handbrakes ready, Renault Clios, because you're definitely going to need them through the hairpins. But that is going to be very interesting. Oh my God. Did I choose that? I don't know if I can't remember. Maybe I had a few beers.
Fantastic.
Oh, yeah. So that's going to be
fun.
That's going to be race 4. That's going to be round 4. So I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be epic. That is. Right. So everybody, thank you very much for joining. Jesse, it's been an absolute pleasure as normal. And good luck. Are you racing Thursday?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, brilliant, mate. So, good luck for that, and thank you for joining me today.
No worries. Thanks so much.
There we go. So that's Jesse Dunquelo. My name's Craig Cook. Join us for round 4, but before we have that, we have round 3 of the Group Bs, and they're going to do these tracks on Thursday. Can they keep it on the track? Let's hope so. We don't want another wreck fest, do we? So don't forget to come back then and join us for another exciting episode of Clio Cup Racing. Thank you very much. This is Ccsr Racing, and good night.